all of us are using Word extensively. If you agree with me that Word, definitely we use extensively, and many of us will be knowing all the facilities of the Word. But there are definitely more facilities in Word which we may not have used, or which maybe paucity of time we wouldn't have got into the options and then try to find out. So what we will do, we will go by one. The first, I will share the screen as we go along, then we will be able to understand, right? I'm getting to the share the screen option. I will now share the full screen. Just tell me whether the screen is shared. Okay, that is very important for me to proceed. Screen shared, please.
It is coming.
Yeah, it is coming. Now, first and foremost is whenever we want to get into the, 1 second. Yeah. Whenever we want to open a file, and whenever we want to open a file, what do we do? Can somebody answer me? Suppose I close this file, whatever file I have opened. Okay. I'll just, and you want to open a file. So what do we normally do? Can somebody help me, please?
We will go to file and recent this.
No, we go here and then we go to file. I think we go to open. Am I right? See, this is the place where we go. File. So we start from the file. Suppose I close this file also. Let us assume, or let it be there. Then open. Then we will have to give this PC. Then we will have to go where I am supposed to do and all. Am I right?
That is there in the bottom. Recent files, it is coming in the bottom.
Yeah, recent files, yes. Open recent, if you have, you can do. But then normally what happens, whenever we work on Word, I will close this file.
You can search from the search browser also.
Pardon me? Yeah, you search from the browser, that is one. Otherwise, you will be opening from some of the directories. So what we will do, we will now see something else. Suppose you want to, you are working on some client files. So you must have given a directory for that client file. So you have made a directory. I have made a directory called AA transfer. So you want always the file to be saved in that, and then the file to be read from that. So if that happens, then it becomes very easy. You will be definitely having more time for you to work on other areas. Let us see how do we do that. So for some of the things you can look at it. This is where I'm going to click file. Then we have got something like more. When you click this more, you come out with these options. How many of you have used these options? Options.
I have not.
See, these options actually from after this session onwards, I think you will have to start using this option more and more. See, in this option, there is a general display proofing word save. So you click save. And here, if you look at it, this is what default local file location. You can see this place again. I am showing default file location. In my case, what I have done is I have created a temporary folder for my working on day-to-day basis. I have made it as D:AA transfer. The default option will be C:documents. Am I right? My documents. If many of you would have seen, every time it would have gone and it will go, you will have to go and open my documents. In my case, it will directly open from AA transfer from a particular file, and then it will always save in this file only. So suppose you are working in a company called ABC for the day, or for 2-3 days you are going to work for that client. Now what I suggest is, since you would have created a directory for those 2-3 days, you can put it as the default file location. Then every time you need not go through file, open, then C colon or D colon, then go to the directory, then that subdirectory, all those hassles will not be there. You can straight away go open this location. Suppose you just have a look at it. When you go here, file open. In my case, the moment I say this PC, the moment I say this PC, have a look at where it has gone. In my case, it has gone to this directory. It doesn't ask anything else. Automatically, it is now available here. So in this piece, in this directory, what are all the files available? They will be coming. So I will again say, you say file, open. Then when I go to this PC, in my computer, in this system, it will go to the default directory. So this default directory, how did I do? I went to the more, I went to the options. Then we are gone to this save. Then in save, we have a default location. So I thought this will be the first and very small function, but this gives you a lot of leverage as you work throughout the day. So any comments on this? Anyone would like to add, subtract? Because you must have definitely spent a lot of time in going through all the options and then say C colon, D colon. You will be spending time in saving or whatever it is.
That's the one
Any
is keeping
particular observation on this, please?
so instead of keeping in the C drive, either D drive or E drive may be the good. Pen drive of the data or any issue happen in future, maybe C drive very difficult to retrieve. But whatever documents available in the D drive or E drive, we can retrieve.
Yeah,
So
that is
instead of
okay.
keeping all the copies in the C drive, we can create like this for a D. As of now, we do not know this. We learned now only.
No, one is C drive or D drive. Even in that place, what happens? You will have to now exactly know where you have kept. In the default cases, what happens? It always goes to a particular. You will have to go and be searching. Here you don't search. It straight away jumps to your directory. That is the most important thing which I thought I will now give. So, anybody else have any reflection on this, please? Anyone else?
If you know the file name, it can be searched from the bottom. That is
Sir, if you know the file name, you will have to search. What I am telling is, first of all, you should remember the file name. Because thank you for bringing out this point. One is we should remember the file name. As we proceed, it becomes very difficult to remember the file's name, especially you have more number of clients or you are working more number of functions where you are working. So normally what we can do is for each client, I think some people who are already there must be doing it. It's not nothing new. You would have created folders for your clients or folders for your departments or for your plans and all. So on a particular day, if you are going to prepare a report for a particular client, then you can make this default folder for that particular period of time. So that whenever you save and whenever you are trying to open a file, it will always go to this particular directory, giving you a lot of additional time for you to work on other aspects. That is what I was telling. Okay. Anything else? We can go to the next point. In fact, for folder naming also, though it is not directly connected with your this one, so we can name the folder also like this. I will just say, suppose you are working with the ABC company, so you will have a folder name ABC company. But within folder name, suppose you are creating a file today, a report. So maybe you can keep the report name like this. Why? This is nothing but a format YY M DD. This is a format YYMMDD. When you are going to sort, when you are going to say that, please tell me all the files in the sorted order, then the first 21st July 03 will come first, 21st July 04 will come next. So it becomes easy. Many times we may not remember many of the things, but we will definitely remember, okay, on that first Saturday of that month we did this. So we will be able to get this file immediately. So this is one way of keeping the file also, but it all depends on individual taste and individual working and individual's structured way of working. So I just told you one particular way of doing it.